Steve, we're here at the NEC today for the kitting out for Baku. How exciting is it to be part of another one of these kitting out processes?
Very exciting. It's even more exciting that it's the first European Games, so that's made it a little bit more special to be part of that. We're just being told of how many athletes are attending, etc. So it's good to participate in the first event. Yeah, definitely.
Did you realise it was such a big event?
Not until now. Now it's sinking home a little bit, and I think there's 5,000 athletes attending this European Games. I think there's 4,000 at the Commonwealth in Glasgow. So it's definitely up there as one of the big, most multi-sport events, or biggest multi-sport events. So very exciting.
One of the sports definitely taking it seriously is shooting. Obviously, lots of quota places up for grabs. What do you see as your chances, and what are you going in? What is your thoughts going into this competition?
Very positive. There's a few Europeans that have already got their quota place, so or quota places. So yeah, I mean, I'm up there. I think I'm still around number 1, number 2 in Europe at the minute. So yeah, it's very positive. We stand a good chance, and hopefully we'll perform and do well.
When you're shooting, obviously it's very important to cut everything out of your mind. Do you think about those quota places when you're shooting, or do you literally blank everything out?
No, you can't. Every sport to their own, really, but for us, or for me personally, we kind of focus on the job in hand and just take 1 clay or 2 clays at a time, as it may be, and kind of block it out, but you know it's at the back of your mind somewhere. You stand a chance of winning and representing your country, or winning a quota place for your country for Rio. So you've got an inkling that it's there, but you don't block it out as such. You just try and turn your focus to what you're doing and what you've been trained to do.
You're now one of the more experienced squad members, I suppose.
I'm old.
Will you be using that experience to advise some of the younger members in probably one of their first multi-sport events?
If they ask for it, yep. I mean, I try not to push on them. I mean, everyone deals with different competitions differently to other athletes, so I won't necessarily be the granddad of the group, thank God. But yeah, I'll try and advise them if they need it and give them a few pointers and tips. But hopefully they'll be able to do well themselves. I mean, they've got themselves there, so they're more than capable of winning.
How does it differ being in a multi-sport event to a single sport?
In shooting, I suppose it works as you work more as a team. Not only that, you see all the other athletes getting on and doing well and bring back medals for Team GB, so you're all pushing one another on, and then seeing us do well as well. So it's not necessarily a massive difference, but you know you've got the other sports going on around you, so it's a kind of a boost. Like, I suppose if you're doing a marathon, you've got all the strangers cheering you on. Like, you're going there and experiencing the competition with other sports, and they're all cheering you on and wanting you to do well. So yeah, it's going to be different, but a lot of positivity coming out of Team GB.
Some great performances from you so far this year. Do you just want to talk us through them and how you feel about those performances?
I've had 2 World Cups this year. The first one was in Lane. I didn't do amazingly well. I stood my ground. Yeah, did us proud slightly, but I managed a final in Cyprus and finished in 4th place. So that's twice just outside the quota spot. But it means I'm up there and I'm performing well, so hopefully all my training's going to pay off, and at some point soon hopefully bag a quota, but fingers crossed, as long as I do everything right, it should come.
How have things changed in British shooting over the past couple of years? Obviously some more processes in place. How have you seen a change?
Yes, definitely. There's a lot more structure to the programme. Steve Salaman's doing a great job for us. He's definitely given it a lot more structure and a lot more places where we can go to, rather than poodling along at the same sort of place. So he's given it a lot of positivity, and he's great for the morale of the team. He's a great team player. Yeah, it's made a massive difference, and there's a lot more professional, which is only a good thing.
Okay, thanks Steve. Cheers.
Thank you.